Welcome to our gardens again. Today is May 19th. Last video I did was on the 11th, so a week ago. A lot of changes. This time of year it goes by pretty quick if you're not looking. You know, this is a Ferris Bueller moment, so you gotta catch life when you can. So this is our rose jungle. So we have two different roses. So we have the more painted rose on this side, and it does go all the way across. And then we have the James Galway, which are the pink ones. And then the clematis, we have another one down there that I just put in, because the one we had in there in the last video, we've had it for years. It'll grow for a while and die and then come back, and it just wasn't happy. So I'm gonna try a different one. That's a Sarah Elizabeth. It's a pink one. So it's an interesting color. But the my favorite, I do have a video of these on their own, the candy corn spirea. So they're transitioning to their next color, and they're starting to bloom. So these will be, it's a pinkish purple bloom on these. There's the other side of the roses. You know, our son just had his prom, so he had his picture, in the center, of course. Well, my salvia's coming up. The roses are coming up. The peonies are, some of them are coming to an end. These still have a couple buds on them. The old ones we have are just about to bloom, and I'll show you those. There's a bearded tongue, some of my other iris, some of our other roses. So these are all of our David Austins. So you have this nice pale pink, yellowish orange. They do have a painting on them when they first open, and you can see, they have an orangish red. But once they open, they're pretty much a cream color. These are our old ones. They've been here probably 40 years on the property. This one I wound up having to cut out a huge section of it, but it has a ton of buds. These will be 6-7 inches when they open. One of our coral ones. There's another great one. Again, more peonies. Our lavender tub. It's the only way you can grow lavender. Just can't grow it in the ground. This is a nice climber. Just hundreds and hundreds of buds on this thing. It'll keep budding for a while. Little hidden gems. Here's another Edith Wolford iris. Have another rose I put in last fall. This is a bare root I put in. So it's a Dublin Bay. So this is a 10 plus foot climber. It's got a beautiful, red petal color. So hopefully, the idea is it's going to grow up onto this arbor that I have. Some of our Siberian irises are still blooming. A lot of our yarrow. Some are blooming, some are ready to bloom. Our butterfly bush. This is the big boy. This is the black knight. This is the dark purple, almost black when it first opens up. Our center garden, where we do have a Lagerfeld rose, which is a lavender rose, and a bunch of dahlias that I've overwintered And one doesn't seem to be coming back. One over there. Let's see, what's a good, yeah, like I said, yarrow. We have 9 different colors of yarrow. So like some of these are starting to bloom. Those are bright yellow. These are the moonshine. So these are the 3-foot bright yellow. I do have some other ones. There's another surprise. You walk around my garden, you see some weird stuff popping out all over the place. The tiny ranger lily just bloomed yesterday. And that's just yellow. And then all the other lilies I have, and also more dahlias. So these will be a great color combination. Some of them are 4 foot tall, 5 foot tall. They're all dinner plate, dahlias. More iris. These are the rock star ones. Here's a yarrow that I found that I didn't have. It's pomegranate. So I have 3 of them. I have that one, and one more. Where's the other one? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, right there. And our wisteria is in bloom. This is a native, so no one get upset. It's non-invasive. It's Amethyst Falls. It is native to the U.S. So, and then you come around, and now the show's about to begin with the peonies. More lilies coming up. Those are 4 or 5 feet tall when they bloom. My pink teeny, which I'm digging. I love this one. It's a later bloom lilac, and it's a dwarf version. So, but yeah, our old peonies. So these used to be behind the house. You have the magenta ones and the pink ones. These, when I dug these up, the root base is probably 30-40 years old, and they're ready to pop. Some of the magenta ones already opened, like this one. It's a great combination with the yellow yarrow. I think that's the strawberry one, the yarrow over there. My catmint, some more of my iris. This is the Medici Prince. These are great color. The odd thing with this, it stains my hands when I'm cutting off, when I'm deadheading them. So you gotta watch those if you bring those inside. They will stain stuff. Our foxglove's still cranking them out. Alliums still bloom. One of my favorites is still this new I put in last year. Oh, there's one of my friends. I get them all the time. This Avon's Geum. It's a tangerine color. And then you mix it with the purples. It brings such a pop of color. Especially like down here, this is one of the best ones. With the Walker's Low catmint. You get the purples and the tangerine, and then my Apiqueous, I always mess that one up, is my blue iris. And these are the other pink ones. So I got these new cages. Let's try to get out of the sun. I got these new cages this year just for these, because these usually get so tall. And the minute you get a rain, they're done. They're so big that trying to hold them and contain them are very difficult. Because see some of these buds, they're bigger than a ping pong ball. So when these opened last year, they were some of them were 7 inches in diameter. And we have another, this is a magenta one. It's my one knockout rose, which is going crazy this year. It loves it. Yeah, here's one of my other magenta peony. One of our red twig dogwoods is actually blooming. Another candy corn spirea. It's changes really quick. Back here, the hidden gems behind the bee balm are my white rhododendrons. At some point, rhododendrons, as everyone knows, are slow growers. They'll get 5 feet, that variety. So they'll be taller than the bee balm, and it just the bee balm can be a pain. I just rip it out, or just dig them out and move them, put them somewhere else. They're great to keep deer away. And then comes to the magic arch. There's another one of our roses. This is the Seventh Heaven. It's another painted rose when it comes out. Or iris. And then through the back. So we have our honeysuckle around there, some of our bird feeders. These were 2 roses. They were sucker roses off the one red rose in the front and the coral rose. One thing, as an FYI, if you get a new shoot coming off of a rose that's under soil level, more than likely it's from the original rose. Most roses, even 30, 40 years ago, were grafted onto tea roses. Voila. So those shoots that come out from out of the ground are from the original graft. So you just got to watch, because it'll choke out the other plant. I don't know what to do with these. I've had them for a couple of years, and they do well. And just eventually I'll figure out where to put them. I got potatoes going. My garlic's not doing great. And in the back is just starting to fill in. Along the house is pretty much done for the most part. I got a couple, open spots. Rhododendron are always tough to plant around because they take forever to grow. They'll do, a couple inches a year. But here's a cool one for most people who've never seen these. These are ground orchids. Let's see if I can. There we go. They bloom pretty much through July usually for me. All my Lily of the Valley, I have pink and white. The fence line we're still adding. Some rhododendrons. My grape hollies are starting to push out grapes. They're getting there. These are edible. And some more red twig dogwoods. We tried them back here. 2 of them didn't really do well. That one's coming back. And our 2 hosta. Those are the Empress Woos, the big ones. I have a couple new toad lilies, a variegated one. I have another one down on the other side. More corabels. And really my shade garden, it's covered by my neighbor's tree, and also one of my oak leaf hydrangeas. We have 4 of them. We have 2 white ones and 2 red ones. But these are a lot of, like a Jacob's ladder, the Solomon seal, really shade-based plants. Works great back here. Only problem is it doesn't get that much water back there. And here's the other oak leaf hydrangeas. White one, red one, white one, and some more stilbees. That one and that one are peach, and that one's a white one. I have other stilbees in another garden that's hidden, so you don't normally see them. Working on this whole section. As you see, I'm digging a trench. I'm going to go all the way up, and these arches I'm going to put in through here, and grow grapes on either side of them. Mostly, I'm not sure how many grapes I'm going to get, but I want it for the leaf cover. And then I got to figure out what to do with my massive olive pots. I got those last year. Thought it was a good idea. Then I got there and they were huge. But yeah, that's you look back through the video from last week. Most of my rhododendron are in full bloom. These were early. These were like a white and pink. The Holdens, because I got these out of the local garden center, so they were already blooming. So it's a little off time. And then come through here. Yeah, there's another fun one. Is my spiderwort is starting to bloom. Again, more purple. Purple's a great accent color. My helleborus, and I got them all over the place. We have 7 different colors are still in bloom. These are one of the best plants. This does get afternoon sun, so they can take it. They're not only shade plant, which most people think. But yeah, that's our gardens. May 19th, the bee balm will start blooming probably late June. Some of the other plants will start shifting. By then the peonies will be done. A lot of my daisies will come up. The roses will be in full bloom. I do have another clematis over here, which I need to move. It's invading into my barberry. It's just it's happy, but I need to move it. So but yep, that's my gardens. Thanks for watching.